Today we're gonna have the lovely Amanda and Ivanka of Studio Mondine showing us how to dress up our holiday menu by creating a centerpiece using only products that they were able to find at Whole Foods.
Hashtag Whole Foods.
Hashtag Whole Foods. Don't forget to follow Studio Mondine at Studio Mondine. So, Amanda, Ivanka, can you tell us what you guys picked up at Whole Foods? Hashtag not sponsored by Whole Foods, but if they were to sponsor us, we wouldn't be mad at it. Mad at us. Yeah, we wouldn't be mad at them. No. Hashtag sponsor us, Whole Foods. Thank you.
Hashtag not yet sponsored.
Not yet sponsored.
Gift cards will do too.
Amazon, I'm looking at you too.
So let's have you guys introduce your panel of ingredients today.
All right, so at Whole Foods, we tackled their flower aisle, which is where I think most people would start, but we also make sure to look outside, and that's where we can find a lot of beautiful plants, like this mum and this poinsettia. And don't forget to look in their produce aisle too. So we've got some kale, collards, broccolini, I think will be interesting. Healthy. Shallots, radicchio, just yeah, playing with texture and color. Don't think too much about what the actual ingredient is.
I was so excited to see these greens because I think people would not think outside of like the flower aisle. So it's so nice and creative. And then you know what? After Thanksgiving dinner, they could throw this in the pot, cook the collard greens and broccolinis, and it's like no waste. Yeah. Hashtag sustainable. I mean, that's how we do. Let's get started.
Yeah.
And let's get cooking. And out.
Wow, that's how it's done. So to get us started, we are gonna set up our vessel.
What do you put in there?
So we have a little bit of chicken wire and we secured it with tape. You can use pretty much any kind of tape.
Yeah, like masking tape.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. What does it do?
So basically that gives you the structure to be able to put flowers in and give
So
them...
they stay in a place and they don't move.
Okay, so where do we get these chicken wire? Like just at our local like floral supply
Yes,
store?
you can get it in a floral store or hardware store.
Okay.
Yeah, or Lowe's, wherever.
Okay. And you just cut it and then kind of scrunch it up?
Yep, scrunch it up, put it in there so it fits nicely, and tape it so it stays in.
Easy peasy.
So let's water it.
So let's talk a little bit about what we're making with the centerpiece. So with the centerpiece, I really want to be able to use broccolini. That's my #1 item that I want to use. So I'm imagining we use this a little bit more like a texture low. And then let's build the skeleton first, perhaps with the kale or the collard.
I want to use this.
Okay, so we'll use the kale, and then we'll throw in some flowers. But let's create the base first.
My husband's favorite veggie right now.
What?
The kale.
Fun.
Good for pooping.
You haven't tried, you know what? Dried pineapples from Trader Joe's does a trick for me every time.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Here, I'll throw it away.
Cool.
So here's the thing that most people are pretty impressed by. Ivanka and I can make an arrangement together without talking.
Without talking. They kind of like already have that flow going.
Well, we've been working together now 7 or 8 years.
Oh, wow.
I already know she's making a pocket on this side. She's gonna leave a pocket for me on this side with broccolini. So I'm just gonna be prepping broccolini until it's my turn to go in there.
How do you prep it so it works well with sticking in?
Well, what's nice is vegetables are a lot sturdier than flowers oftentimes, especially all the brassicas, like the broccoli, the kale. So all I'm basically doing is taking the bottom leaves off. Basically anything that's under the water line is more prone to growing bacteria, and so then your arrangement doesn't last as long.
Okay.
And the same with the kale.
Okay. So just like peel off the
yeah.
bottom stuff. Do you need to because I know sometimes when you take flowers home, you want to like cut the bottom a little to make it absorb better. Do you do that with all these too, or it's okay?
Yes. I mean, when you were kind of arranging, you want to cut it to the height you want, so you're definitely giving them a cut.
Yeah. For brevity's sake, though, we're just keeping things. I mean, we just went to the market, so in theory we could put these in water, but
they'll survive for a while.
we'll be okay. Especially mums, they're really hardy, and that's why I like to use these around the holidays because you usually have people coming into town for a couple of days.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
So if you make something really tender, it'll last a day to redo your work.
Yeah, we like
Low maintenance.
low maintenance. Yeah, there's enough cleaning to do during the holidays.
Exactly. Okay. All right. This is prepped.
Oh, I like how you're breaking up the broccoli. Because I thought you were gonna use it as like one
I probably will.
big lump. You know what I mean? Like a big old cauliflower. But
Yeah, so I think I'm done with the kale.
I like the shape that you've made.
Just wanted to kind of do something different.
Yes.
Like doing,
Yeah, so
Hand
if
shape.
you have not looked into Studio Mondine's work, you definitely should, because they are not like most other florists out there. Like, their style is so distinct. When you see their work, you know it's them. So like, talk to us a little bit. No, it's true. Like,
it's
you know,
really
like,
funny
oh.
because we can't see that.
Oh, really?
Like most of the times, like yeah.
That's crazy.
it's very like I
Awesome
feel.
that you're seeing it.
No, it's nice because I feel like it's like very whimsical.
Yeah.
And like the use
Alright,
of
so I'm gonna go in.
flowers that you
Where's your
mix in, I
At the
think is
front.
very
Yeah.
creative.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go. I do want to use a poinsettia.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining we'll use some of those kind of like in this corner, and then I'll go with the broccoli in between.
Yeah.
Sound good? I'm only saying it out loud. She already knows. She already read my mind.
Oh.
However, so that you know.
Okay.
Okay. You can't really see what I'm doing.
So she's starting in the back, making her way towards front.
So this is the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do a two-sided
Yeah.
type arrangement.
Yeah.
I guess for the holidays, you're seeing it from
Every
we have it on
day.
the table. You're seeing it from both sides. So
That's cool.
This is my first time working with broccolini, so I will say
Yeah,
it's a
I
learning
love it.
experience for everybody. Wanted to go vegetable forward.
Yeah, so they recently did an install that I really loved. I went to the store Abacus Row,
Yeah.
and it was based on a poetry piece that was written by a Vietnamese refugee, right? Yeah, so there was a lot of illusion of like traveling across the sea, and their install was just this beautiful blue piece of fabric that draped all around the store, and then they used these oranges inside the stocking with like blue fuzzy things. I don't know what they are, but they're really cool. So I'll like cut snippets of it so you guys can see it in the video.
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was so beautiful. It just, you know, you just look at it and you feel very at peace.
You did hair and makeup for us too.
Yes.
Christina did the hair and makeup for my mom and for me for that.
It was
tutorial.
beautiful.
But they're just beautiful to me.
Your mom looks so young.
Oh, I know. She looks like her sister more.
She's That's what's cool. That's the secret. Have kids really young.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about like your style in general, like what you guys think of when you're doing design, and like what draws you to like floral design in general.
Well, I guess we always like to look to the ingredients that are inspiring. They inspire us and our work. We like to show the lushness of the greens and flowers, but then also be very precise in placement. So that's getting inspired by Ikebana. And yeah, like being very intentional about each placing, each ingredient has its own space, and yeah, that way getting more sophisticated look, right?
Very cool.
What else, Amanda, would you say?
I like to look outside of the world of florals too for inspiration. I feel like that's important to inform the work. Otherwise, you end up looking at the same thing over and over. You know?
True.
And so, what I really love is a conversation we had a couple weeks ago. You talked about floral design as almost like sculpture.
Yes.
And how with your work, hair and makeup, hair is a little bit more like
Sculpture, yes.
versus painting.
Yes.
So something about that just stayed with me.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that.
Yeah, you are like sculpting like one piece from many like ingredients. You have your flowers, you have your other vegetables or fruits or
Yeah, I mean, I have no expectations about what this arrangement's gonna be because we've never used just like a bunch of veggies, but you know.
I already love it.
yeah, I
it's
love it.
weird.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Like the textures that they're able to bring in because they look into things outside of the floral world is giving their work a lot more life, I feel like, because it brings in like a lot more texture and a lot more interest into their work.
Well, I love the prompt that you gave us. Only go to Whole Foods. Okay, I mean, we were right next to the flower market, but we never resist. I'm doing one last one and then you can get in there, Ivanka.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, regular arrangements that we probably buy from florists is that a lot of times we don't have access to those beautiful flowers that you do.
Right.
And even if we were to go to the floral market, sometimes they don't want to sell it to regular people like us.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, these are reserved for the pros, you know? And we can't get great pricing on them either. And, you know, we just don't have that kind of connection. So for us, like if we were to try to do something like that at home, like this kind of creative stuff, reaching outside and using things that we can get out of a pot plant or whatever that's available will be so much easier for us to maybe not replicate, but like inspire to arrange.
Make your own.
Yeah. So you can see that she kind of filled in the broccolini in the front.
Very excited by the
And
Hold on. So
Okay.
we have space
Oh,
for
right,
other
this is the
stuff.
front.
It is, but I need to turn it around so it can actually put something. Okay, so next is
Poinsettia.
yay! So
we
these
already said
are
that
beautiful.
we're kind of leaving a space there for them. Just put this one in there.
So these are actually leaves,
Mm.
right? It is flower shaped, but it's actually a leaf. And so right now, in this arrangement, we've got kale leaves, poinsettia leaves. We've got the heads, the flowering heads of broccoli.
So you start from like the base.
Yeah, you start with the greens first.
The greens.
Just kind of to get the structure going on,
Yeah.
and then you go with like
The
main
light.
flowers. So we would consider this to be the biggest hero flower.
Yeah. So last time I went to their wonderful workshop, they definitely started
love
with
it.
all the
Yeah, right?
more branchy things to hold the structures
Oh, it
in.
look,
I love the peak of the.
So fun.
it looks so
Through
good
the valley.
already.
Yeah, so our broccolini and kale is the structure,
So fun.
and then these are the main flower, hero flower.
And you know what? I feel like this arrangement, because you've chosen all these like golden tones, it feels very like fall. But like if you were to switch this out with the red ones, it'll feel like Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly the point.
Tomatoes and carrots.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you something between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah. So
There we go.
so much fun.
So I think we're good with this.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Next on the menu is
What
What
are
are
these?
these?
So this is a
ribbon
privet.
berries.
Are these edible?
I wouldn't
Maybe
say
to
so.
birds. Not for James, but for birds. So basically this arrangement, we already have these big broad shapes. The kale leaves are really dramatic and the poinsettia is really dramatic. The broccolini is adding texture, so you have something to rest on between these big shapes. And the privet is just an extension of that kind of bubbliness or frothiness.
Yeah.
What we love too is playing with finish, and I'm sure you see that in makeup too, right?
Yes.
But sometimes when you're using gloss or matte or powdery kind of finish. So the kale's got this kind of powderiness to it, as does the broccolini, as does the poinsettia, and so we want to continue bringing
That
that dusty.
Dusty texture to it.
It just plays with light a different way.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty satisfying.
and the color is very nice complement to the
To the deeper
peachy
greens
and
and
yes.
yeah.
Like, you know, it's harvest without being prosaic with all of those ideas of like golden wheat and pomegranates and everything, you know? It can be a little
Yeah.
bit fun and
Yeah.
more modern too.
So cool.
Yeah, I was at the market the other day and I was like, oh my god, because you only see like the really burnt orange flowers and the daisies and like the carnations this time of season. So I was like,
palette fatigue, right?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, everything's gonna be like burnt orange, dark red, brick, you know. And this is far beyond what I imagined.
Wow.
It's
She
so
was giving me a Whole Foods. I was running around like a maniac.
in the best way.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
It's like you just look at it, you're like, whoa, how'd they think of that, right?
It's so outside of the box.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, like the flowers are like more, I don't know, are these like bulby flowers?
These are
this-
just like
these
the
are really
very
common.
basic
Right.
flowers.
These are
that-
just mums.
Yeah.
so, oh, mums.
And they're
Yeah.
super cheap. With everything and the bark that I got, I spent about $50. And then you get 2 plants that you keep in your front yard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that.
So fun.
I think with harvest or holiday in particular, we end up wanting to use every color that we see for harvest, but I think paring it back and really focused on 2 primary colors helps to create more of an elegant look.
Yes.
And so we went, you know, with these kinds of, with the expectations of golden, but it's subversive because it's got that dusty blue, purple.
Yeah.
I'm imagining that if we could stop here, but we could also add some mums that we
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll be nice.
Do you want to add mums from the plant, or do you want?
I
Okay, so we do a little modeling sometimes. So we hold up an ingredient next to it, and then see how that looks. So this one's feeling a little bit rich,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe not that.
I love that one.
But the nice thing about getting a plant is that, yeah, I like that.
It's just
Maybe
like
keep it
the
tonal.
touch darker than what we have already going on here, so I think it'll be nice.
What's nice too because
Graduation.
it's a little bit smaller, the profile of the flower itself. There we go.
Do you guys ever forage your own plants like from the neighborhood? I won't tell.
What can we admit to? We also grow our own stuff. Depends. So with the mums, you know, there's a lot on one stem. I would take off a lot of the excess just to give the stem a little bit more room to breathe.
I'm just gonna cut to you and
You know, and I'm
start
looking at the
cleaning
shape
them.
of the
That way
Mhm.
you can see.
stem. Some of these are a little bit more distracting.
Sometimes they're too bulky, so we can take some out.
So you see I just took off like
Yeah.
7 heads.
yeah.
And what
Perfect.
I'm going to do is start feathering this ingredient in. What I like to do is to build depth in an arrangement, start deeper in, and then grow that ingredient out. Something you've been seeing with all the other ones too.
So that way it will feel like it's naturally growing within it. It's not just flying up. Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping it kind of close to the poinsettia so that that color
Kind of mixes in and
Yeah.
flows.
It's the equivalent of blending.
Yes.
Right?
We blend too.
Blending.
Yeah.
No
So-
hard demarcations.
Yeah, one of the thing that I learned from their class is that when you're putting in the flowers, like you don't want it to be all on the same plate.
Yeah.
Like so, you definitely want to
You're
have
a
that.
good student.
Good.
She's a.
I listen in class. So definitely when you're arranging at home, like just make sure you're not cutting everything the same length.
Yeah.
Just like have it organically spring out in
knows.
different areas.
And the other thing that Ivanka and I like to do in our work, because we're using a lot of ingredients and there's a lot of complexity in design, we like to block it off. So there's going to be like a big kale moment, a big privet moment, a big
Move
mum
this over
moment.
here so I can continue.
We call it our bento style of arranging. Basically,
Yes,
Yeah.
so cute.
everything's in its little pocket and neat, and you can really like savor each little bite. You know,
Visually,
visually.
you can really see like, oh, here's like their ingredient here, but it's all blended through really
Yeah.
nicely. It's like a tea leaf salad. Yeah, I just had this tea leaf salad the other day. My friend bought me from the mission, and it was really good, but oh, so spicy. I was not expecting it. I'm loving all these colors.
That's so good.
I know.
Oh. Ooh, nice.
It's like really that fall golden
Yeah.
glow.
If you can find some nice stems.
Yeah.
can't see any of that mechanic from earlier anymore. The structure that we.
Oh yeah, like this chicken wire that you saw earlier is now completely covered.
Yep.
You don't see it at all, but that's the beauty of a grid arrangement, is that you don't have that kind of, oh, I see all the little structure pieces underneath.
That's how what we do with hair. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you see a bobby pin.
We gotta hide
move a
it.
hair, move a hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm like, boom, bobby pin. You know, it doesn't.
It's a
different.
lot.
Yeah, is it trending right now?
Well, there are a lot of pins these days. Like, I feel like the 90s, you know how,
Bobby pin.
not just, kind of like bobby pins, but they have like words on there these days, on their
Really?
hair.
Oh yeah.
They're like really cute. It's
Can you
just
guys
like
make some?
a piece. Yeah, I want it on my hair.
Okay. The longer one.
Because these are kind of
Wait, really?
This is why you guys are the professionals.
Yeah.
Okay, if we could do what you do,
Okay, let's
I would pivot.
So now you can see the.
Ah, it's gorgeous already.
No.
I'm gonna go low with this, so we get into the.
Do you feel like doing floral art is something you kind of just have to have a bit of an eye to begin with? Or is it kind of like something people can really pick up on, like if they just did it often enough?
It's mostly that.
Yeah.
And it's I'm always blown away by the work that our students make who don't have any experience. I think there's such a purity to it because it's
You don't have that kind of preconception of how things should be.
exactly so you can be
Yeah.
experimental and you know.
Just kind of place things unexpectedly. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it
very
looks bad. But it's okay.
Something I'm big
hard.
on is outcome neutral arranging, you know? We got the ingredients here, we prep the base, and then what happens while we're working?
Happens.
Yeah, it just unfolds, you know? Thank you. Ooh, that's a nice one.
Okay, I think we are done with this.
Tight. Cute. Sugar gelatin.
Oh, I like it.
Ridiculous? No, maybe not.
Okay, let's see.
2, 3. So you see, we've got kale, broccolini, poinsettia, privet, mums.
Mums.
That's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, we typically stick to like 3, 5, odd number of ingredients. I think that's more compelling for a home arrangement, especially because it's bigger impact each ingredient.
Yeah.
For the more complex types of things, you know.
Oh.
That's fun.
Yeah. Ooh.
So look,
Do you need like a
I
skewer?
love the color.
I didn't know when you
kind
need a
of.
skewer. She knew.
Yeah.
Coming in.
It could be like upside down.
Do we have any skewers? I don't know. Or I think one
Ooh,
second.
that's
I
hot.
think it might be in here. Ivanka.
Yeah.
But Jane, I just said that we like to keep it to 5.
She's making you break your rule.
Oh, she just fell in love with it.
I
We love the color of this. This is so cool. It's like a little big heart.
did. I'm gonna try and see if I can make it better. Oh, do you like that? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Ooh, sick.
It's like green.
I love the addition
You're like
of
coming-
like that brighter purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Purpley
think like
red.
it's a nice complement to golden.
Yeah.
Going on.
Okay, so if I made this for my mom, do you think she would do it?
Were you able to find something?
I think we figured it out. There's a smaller.
You might need to change
Ooh,
these out a little
yeah.
bit more.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's fun.
Let's see what happens.
Challenging the rules.
Come into that.
Oh, we're starting to get
Yay.
that flow. Just gets better.
Oh my gosh. I like the hard white too.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's been. Let's see.
Okay,
There's,
so this is.
there's something there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, this is so cool.
Beyond. So
Oh my
beyond.
gosh, you two are great hype
So
women.
happy with it.
This is so much fun.
And then you know what? All you need is a side of ranch.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
go.
just need ranch. Oh my god, that's so brilliant. You get the dynamism of the.
Yeah, I love the shapes that these vegetables and leaves are creating. And I was like, I have to Instagram this.
You know, people are gonna be like stressing.
Foods to repost.
You know, people are gonna be stressing over a damn cheese board for the next month, and then you're like, bam, you come in with this like salad bouquet, and you will be the star of the show.
Okay, and then arrangement is done.
So beautiful.
So go ahead.
This is your piece.
Yes. Okay. So this is our
Thanksgiving
holiday-inspired arrangement. We wanted to play with the idea of bounty, but in a restrained kind of modern way, creating more of a sculpture from the vegetables and the flowers and the leaves that we source. And as you can see, it's really easy to make something that's super dramatic on a very low budget, and also with ingredients that are easily found at your local market. So,
Yeah.
So let's put it on a table and style it with some veggies and stuff, and then
Can show you how
Yeah.
you can actually place it on your dining table.
exactly.
Yay!
I think it looks so beautiful and so amazing.
Yeah.
So delicious.
Yes.
Definitely dressing up our menu.
I like Jane's idea. Think of bringing ranch.
Just add ranch.
A side of ranch. Because it's like, who needs to go to Bluestone? Is it Blue Hill?
Yeah.
Who needs to pay $200 for a veggie platter?
Eat it out of your
Yeah. Just, you know, if you're bored and hungry, feeling healthy. So let's go and check out the styling.
How are you guys gonna leave frame? I'm just wondering.
They don't care about it.
We don't care.
Yeah. We're very casual. We like bloopers too.
Are you guys gonna stay this close to me?
No. Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, I'm doing it. Damn.
That's our editing cue. Like, okay.
So we're gonna tell Mick, we're not gonna do scripts anymore. Fuck that.
Just so whatever.
What?
It's like, Mick, what's a script?
Like,
So not
Are we supposed to clap?
insane.
So funny.
Are we supposed to clap?
Are we supposed to clap? What is the
No, we're just doing whatever, you know, that's how we record. It's like whatever.
Don't grab me.
Okay.
Freaking die.
Look, do I look too white?
no.
No,
No.
you don't.
Yeah. There's something wrong with being too white.
Yeah.
That's not really a problem.
Says the Asian
Historically.
people. Yeah. Okay. Oh,